Good morning. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us for another edition of the Morning Breeze, man. Always rocking with you guys, as always, man. Outside of me, I got my guy, Mr. Media himself, Jordan JC, in the building.
Oh, sweet baby, 6 pound, 8 ounce.
What?
Football is back.
Bundle of joy.
Oh, Jordan JC. There is no Monday like a football Monday. You smell that?
Yeah.
60 degrees outside. It's a fat man summer. It's truly fresh grass clippings. I had a stroke again. Dang it. The Rock is 100 pounds lighter, maybe 2. Bill Belichick's milkers didn't help that team at all last night. And football is back. Drop the Bardons in the chat. And we got to talk about this Bears team. A lot to get into on today's show. 92225 703 in the morning. Jordan JC. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm ready. We got X Factor. We got injury updates. We got Monday Night Football this week. I'm so excited I could toss a baby, not mine. Let's go.
Not yours. Come on now. Save the children. Save the children, please.
Spent all weekend listening to Michael Jackson.
Oh, did you now?
Oh, it was a good Labor Day weekend. You know what I mean?
Who's bad? All right, a little thriller.
Decided extremely last minute. This is a true let's see something. Saw a TikTok recipe and decided literally at 5:30 on Monday, I think I'm gonna cook some ribs.
Okay, rib guy. All right.
And it was phenomenal. It worked out beautifully. Although, because of this guy right here, I'm running from ribs. I'm doing a fantasy draft. I got 2 drafts yesterday. F this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't blame me.
It is you. It was you.
You blame the super producer.
No, I blame you. You the one put me in the league. I want to be in the fantasy league.
Yeah, I wanted to see what this old Joe franchise.
Want to be a 2 quarterback league. Now I'm sitting there rushing between teams. I'm like, what the heck is happening?
God, got 75 picks in this franchise league. The heck? You got 30.
There's a lot of picks. We got to talk about that too. We got to talk about the weekend of fantasy. How many leagues are you in?
I lost count.
Drop how many fantasy leagues you're in. I'm in 4 this year. I'm ready to hang myself.
I think I'm in more than that. Yep. It's going to get crazy. It got a little out of hand. I think I probably shouldn't have done it.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in to show and love. As always, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do.
Push the button. Come on. Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
You heard what she said.
Y'all heard what Sue Young said. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. All right, let's talk a little bit of Bears football here. We got to start off with an injury update, Jordan JC. As we got a update from the man, the myth, the legend himself, a player that we are concerned about heading into this season. As Jaquan Brisker, remember the last report was that he had left the field and that he was still dealing with something that nobody knew what he was dealing with. Well, Jaquan Brisker himself responded to a tweet with a, what are y'all talking about? What's going on? I said, don't betray me because it ain't worth it. So I just went, are you healthy? Shout out Campbell American, I guess. Like, yes, did something happen? So Jaquan Brisker himself confirming his own health here on the season. And listen, I I'll be honest with you. We never saw anything else from that. We didn't get to see practice again. He may have been practicing. He may have been back out there. That was the last practice that we got to see with him. So I think that is very important to note. So a lot of people that are commenting on it are just going based off of the last thing that they saw. Now, according to Jaquan Brisker, he's ready to go. He's good to go. And I think it begs the question and the conversation that we've had a couple of times this offseason, just how important, especially in this week 1 scenario, Jaquan Brisker is going to be to this Chicago Bears team this season. I've said it many times. I've talked to J-Mac about it. I've talked to a lot of his former teammates. Jaquan Brisker to me is the Mike Brown of this team. And you guys remember, if you're old enough, if you're not to say that the Bears kind of fell apart after Mike Brown, but not having that specific spot created a hole in the defense that was never able to be replicated. And I think that the loss of Jaquan last year, you truly saw that team fall apart kind of after that defensively. And I've said, to me, JC, he reminds me of an Akeem Hicks as the heart or the engine of this defense. Your thoughts on Brisker being healthy and the hope that he's able to stay out there?
I like that. The Akeem Hicks of this defense, the Mike Brown of old Bears. I'll go the Joakim Noah of the Chicago Bears, the Dennis Rodman. All right. Maybe.
I don't know about Dennis.
Okay, all right. Maybe
I don't know about Dennis. Dennis felt like a stretch. You were doing well.
Nah, stop this.
The heartbeat of that team was Michael Jordan. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
He was the greatest. I guess the heartbeat. Oh, okay. Fine.
Hey, shoot that shot, ho. All right, Mike.
No, you love to see it. And I mean, yeah, straight from the sources, they say it's good that he said himself he is healthy. That's one of the positives of players being on social media. You know, we always talk about
Kwani B is a great follow
of players being on social media, wasting their time and all these podcasts and talking about their team. I love Kwani B being active on Twitter or on X or whatever you want to call it, because he will tell you the real. He'll keep it real. But I love the fact that, yes, going into week 1, you have your heart and soul, the passion of the team that is going to be on the field, impacting the game. And that's exactly what Jaquan brings. As you said, you can see when he's not on the field, you feel it. You see it as a fan. You can tell like the level of aggression is not there. And so you need a player like that that's going to put everything on the line for his team. And that's what the Bears are about. That's what Chicago is about. And so that's what Jaquan embodies, a leader, somebody who will go out and take care of business, do his job the right way, and lead by example.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing to me, you know, that does excite me about having Jaquan back out there, especially for this season. What my expectation is for him this year is to go out there and prove yet again that, hey, listen, you are truly the guy that we can rely on a consistent basis. We haven't seen that from Jaquan in quite some time here because of the injury concerns and stuff like that. And I say this, JC, and this is something that, you know, a lot of people may not think of, but I love that he's playing without fear. And what I mean by that is he didn't come back and say, we got to guardian cap this thing up. I'm nervous. I don't feel confident. You know what I mean? He was like, nah, listen, like, I got to go out there and play, and I got to play like who I am and how I am. And I love that the team isn't even trepidatious about it. There's no Dennis Allen. And maybe it's because, listen, let's be, you know, you keep it a buck, right? Like, there isn't there's not to say there's not an attachment. They've worked together, but there's not this, hey, you're the guy I drafted. I want to make sure that you're healthy. I want to make sure that this all works for you because you're my guy. You're not really living in that world right now with Jaquan Brisker and you know, a lot of the Bears that are on this team. But I would assume, and listen, when you hear Al Harris talk, it confirms the assumption that their belief in Jaquan is very, very high. Like, they think Jaquan is, when Al Harris talks about Jaquan Brisker, he's like, listen, he's one of those players that you don't know what you have until you turn around and you're just like, oh, he's still there. Like, he's still making a play. He's still impacting this defense. He's still, like, reverence that they have for Jaquan in that building is through the roof.
Like
A little reverence. You like that action? The reverence they have for Jaquan Brisker in that building, it feels like it's through the roof. And there never is a question mark on who's going to be the energy, who's going to be the heart, who's going to be, as the topic we're going to talk about today, who's going to be that X factor for the Bears defense. And so, starting to see that. Hopefully we have a healthy defense good to go as we get into the season here. Week 1, Monday night. We will be live for that Monday night. Make sure to tap in with us on that episode. There's going to be a heck of a lot of fun as we lose our minds and freak out and
wait.
just chaos. It's just going to be chaos and anarchy.
Just going nuts.
Just going nuts. But man, just excitement from this defense.
Yes, and I love the word that you use, reverence. It's a fear, but a healthy fear, right? Like knowing, this guy, he brings a certain or just a certain like aura, as they say, also too. Use all type of words today that he brings to the team, that he gives off. And so, hey, even the coaching staff sees it. My thing is, when you play like, hey, the injuries are behind you, you can play free. You notice that there are sometimes players, even across all of sports, we've seen it, where if they're just a little hesitant, if they don't play at 100% because they're still worried about their injury or, recovery or whatever the case may be, that actually might put them in a position to get hurt more, because they're not playing full speed. And this is the type of game, this is the type of, if we're being honest, a violent game where you have to play without overthinking and have to play free. Because if you do not, you might get hurt again. And so thankfully, yes, Jaquan is not hesitant about what he's done or what he's going to do. He's never been that way. I think even in one of his first interviews back from being injured, he said he's not worried. He's going to go crazy. I think they asked him, are you going to change your playing style now that you're coming off of whatever number of concussion? He said, no, I'm still going to be me. And so I do love to hear that. Obviously, you want to make sure that he doesn't have to deal with that anymore, right? That's the ideal plan, is that Jaquan doesn't go down with another head injury or anything for that matter. Because again, being the heart and soul, and just so he can kind of be consistent on the field, we can see him being one of the top safeties if he's on the field. The availability is going to be the only thing that's in question. Everything else is not a question mark. His passion for the game, his skill for the game, what he brings to the field, that's not in question. And so, yes, that is going to be exciting to see coming up this season.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see, what this team is going to look like. I love what the defense is looking like right now. For some reason, there's a cricket going crazy right here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. JC's got the birds. I got the crickets, ladies and gentlemen.
Football weekend, baby.
It's a football week. The crickets are finding their way inside. Get out of my house. The perks of being in the basement, you know what I mean? I mean, he going crazy over here. I was listening to what you were saying about the defense, and I just heard.
Hey, I want to get in on the defense as well. I want to talk a little defense. Can I talk a little defense?
Jiminy Cricket is
Chirp.
back. Oh,
Chirp. Chirp.
Get out of my house. Because I'm never going to find him. I'm going to walk over there, and then he's going to be over there. I'm going to walk over there, and he's going to be back there. He's like, what the? You didn't say the magic word.
Shut up.
You didn't say the magic word.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, dog. Shout out to you guys in the chat as well, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Drop a bear down. Drop a FGB in the chat if you can. Who we got? We got a few people in this mug. We're making it another year around the sun. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, man, I love it.
Right. Darius in the building. Crimson as well. V-Dog as well. Oh, snap.
All right.
We got some days in this mug, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for another day around the sun. Make sure that you spend it wisely, if you will.
Yes.
Baki in the chat, he said, crickets, huh? That's how I be when it comes to these Packers.
Speaking of, did you hear about Micah Parsons having maybe a possible
okay, we're not gonna celebrate that. I saw that. Like, we're not gonna celebrate that. We're not gonna celebrate that.
I'm talking about maybe the fact that he might have fleeced the Packers and not giving that information, making that readily known until he got all the stuff back. And then like, hey,
Well, they do a
realize
medical. Like, you have to pass a physical for the trade to go through.
well, then Green Bay's slow then. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Green Bay may be slow. We'll see. But like,
FGB.
I saw Bears fans just like, yeah, it's L4 and L5 a sprain. I was like, we're not doing that, dog. Like, what are we doing right now?
I don't want to celebrate a possible pack.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the Micah Parsons situation happened. We did the video on it. People are losing their minds. I love the competition.
I do.
I want to live in a world where both the Bears and the Packers are competitive, because then it's animosity and it's war, and I can hate y'all for a good reason, not just because you're kicking my teeth in.
It won't happen still.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
two
why
people
I've always
making
said is
half
why
your
I
salary.
want Jordan Love to be exactly what Jordan Love is.
Yep, yeah. Spending half your salary on two people.
It is crazy. We'll see how that ends up panning out. By the way, we are over 100 in the chat. Over 200 in the chat. 200 people in the building. 253 in the building. Actually, 63 likes on the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Roddy B with a super chat said, what do y'all expect from RQB this game? Well, you'll have to stay tuned in for
That's right.
the breakdown that we'll have this week. No, I mean, listen, we expect him to go out there and ball. Like, I mean, Ben Johnson is here. You got all this stuff going on. Go play ball.
Yeah.
Go win.
No pre-snap penalties.
You'll dominate. No pre-snap penalties. No post-snap penalties. No penalties of any kind. Big penalty
It's a
guy.
beautiful game.
Beautiful penalty. I love a good penalty. Micah Parsons, watch your back.
Oh, literally and physically.
Oh, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. We're going to take a quick break, listening to a word from our sponsors. And when we come back, got to talk about our X factors for this season. ESPN put out a very interesting article on this topic, on who they think the X factor is, and I'll tell you why I think they are completely wrong. We'll talk about all that and more on today's episode. We'll be back right after this. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching the show. Today's episode of the podcast is brought to you by Aura. Have you ever done a Google search on your own name? You'd be surprised what pops up. Your full name, email address, home address, health records, your relatives. It's all out there. And that's why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers are selling my information and automatically submits opt-out requests just for me. Cleaning up my information not only helps reduce the amount of spam I get, but it protects me from hackers who could use that information to help them access my social media, bank accounts, and other sensitive information. It's really simple to set up. I don't have to download several apps or go to things like antivirus, VPN, password management, parental controls, identity theft, but you can get all of that in one place with Aura. I get everything at one affordable price as well. You may already have one or two of these tools, but not having Aura is like leaving the front door locked while leaving the back door and windows wide open. For you to be able to take advantage of Aura, we got a special deal for you here today. Stop data brokers from exposing your personal information. Go to my sponsor at https://aura.com/the Windy City. Again, that is aura.com/the Windy City to get a 14-day free trial and see how much of your information is being sold. Breeze Nation, what is good? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we got merch. That's right. New website, new merch, all out. We've been telling you guys to pull up on us. Now you can at twcbreeze.com, where you can find out all of the latest stuff going on. What all can they find there, Super Producer?
Listen, you can join the nation, sign up to our mailing list, and be up to date for events and news. You can also visit the shop page and order merch, because we have t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got mugs, we got hats, we got all kind of stuff. So, hey, we appreciate you being tuned in with us. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on all our socials. Check us out at twcbreeze.com.
He's way too excited.
I am.
Welcome back. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Shout out to all you guys listening on the podcast side. You can find us on all DSPs. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is, Spotify.
That's right.
All that good stuff, man.
Every platform.
Every platform that there is, baby. We're everywhere. That's right. We're always watching. Just talked about Jaquan Brisker being good to go per Jaquan Brisker.
Yes.
I swear I saw somebody in the comments go, "Who's the source, Jaquan?" It was literally Jaquan. It was him. Yep. No, not him. Him. Yep. Over there. Yep. Him. Right there. Yep.
Speaking of him, did you see the trailer for him? Speaking of football.
For him. Oh, I did see the trailer for that. Yeah. I'm tapped in on that one. I like that. I give a Jordan Peele movie every chance possible.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not all winners. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Keke Palmer one, trash.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was bad.
What do you mean with the aliens?
Whatever it was. I don't even remember what the premise of the movie anymore. Like it was. I remember it being like 25 minutes in and being like, "This is horrible." Like I can be done.
All right.
I can end this up.
Didn't like that one. Gotcha.
But no, as we talk about the X factors on the season, thought we had some interesting X factors from Ben Solak. He did this for every team in the NFL. The X Factor player, if you don't know what an X Factor is, play some Madden. Nate Henderson said, "I'm in an 18-wheeler screaming FGB across America. Badass!"
Hey, I like that.
Do you do it every new state you enter, Nate? Every new location you get, like, "Oh, we're in Nevada. Hey, F the badass!" His horn says it. His horn says it.
Oh, yeah.
FGB. Hold up.
A built-in FGB is hilarious.
FGB.
That board is elite. I love it.
As we get into the Chicago Bears X Factor, though, no, I was explaining what X Factor is. Basically, the player that they think this season is going to hinge on. I would assume if you make or break, it's gonna be because of this player. They went with Braxton Jones. The Bears have a lot of question marks on offense, is what Ben Solak said, but most are not make or break issues. If Rome Odunze doesn't completely pan out, the Bears have other pass catchers. If Caleb Williams doesn't totally exercise his bad sack demons, the offense can still move the ball, but one issue feels integral to a big Bears season: functional left tackle play. There's been a massive battle, but it looks like the incumbent, shout out to that word, Jones is going to fend off the challengers. Jones won the job in 2022 as an impressive 5th-round pick out of Southern Utah, but his play has diminished since then and has been completely compounded by nagging injuries. Jones' best games have always looked great. When Jones' best games have always looked great. Okay, I don't know if I'd agree with that. It's the inconsistent showing and sudden dramatic struggles that make it difficult to scheme around him. The entire interior of the Bears' O-line was retooled, but the left tackle battle has deprived it of chemistry building time as a unit. Jones must be a leader and a tone setter from day one if the Bears' offense is going to be what many hope and believe it can. Leader, first off, let's not put extra on Braxton Jones's play.
What are we doing?
Leader is crazy.
What are we doing?
Leader is insane.
It's the heart and soul of the line now.
I mean, what are we doing here? But I will say this. I understand why he goes Braxton Jones, but I don't think that you can say Braxton Jones is the X factor of this team, because I've seen teams win without tackles. Heck, in the last 4 years, 5 years, last 5 years, we have seen 4 teams go to the Super Bowl without tackles. Now, 3 of them are the same team in the Kansas City Chiefs.
Didn't Joe Tooney have to play tackle?
Joe Tooney had to play tackle. By the way, he's not that good at tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of question marks when it comes to that. So, leader is insane. First off, let's start there. But the one thing I'll ask you, Jordan JC, as far as X factors. Do you feel like Braxton Jones is an X factor for this offense that if he doesn't pan out, there's going to be no hope for this team as we move forward? And while you answer that question, I hear a baby crying, so I've got to go play daddy daycare for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
We got solo media on. All right, let's go, people. How's everybody doing? Now it's my time to shine. Pat's gone, and he's never coming back. No,
Don't you say nothing crazy out here, buddy.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll be on my best behavior. No, so basically, this article, coming out, it sounds a little bit premature. I agree that Braxton Jones does seem like he will be an impact player, but that's only if he improves. We've talked about Braxton Jones ad nauseum for the past couple of years. We know exactly why. It's because we want to see him improve. We feel like, okay, well, has Braxton Jones kind of hit his ceiling, or does he have more to give? Does he have more to show? And I feel like with the improved offensive line, with your Joe Tooney right next to him, an all-pro, one of the better guards, if not the best guard in the league. Then you have Drew Dahlman at center, one of the best run-blocking centers that were available on the market. Then you have Jonah Jackson, who I feel is a project that can improve, who to me I feel like is even more of a factor if he can get back to his Detroit days and being next to Darnell Wright, who, again, to me is even more of a factor as well if he can be more consistent. We've seen Darnell Wright kind of be good sometimes. We've seen Darnell Wright be bad sometimes. And so with 4 of the 5 offensive line positions technically being solidified, I feel like Braxton Jones is kind of being put in the spotlight a little too much because we've talked about the competition there. Ozzie Trapillo, Karan Amagaji, Theo Benedict put his name in there, the Eagle Man, for a minute there. But I feel like because Braxton Jones could technically be better than what he actually is, maybe that's why Ben Solik is saying this. But are you kidding me? We're hinging the whole season off of our left tackle and whether or not he provides better play. That shouldn't be the case. This is solely going to be on the shoulders of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. That's my opinion. That's the reason why we got so hyped. That's the reason why we got so excited, is because we got the coach to pair with the quarterback. Nothing else, nothing more. That's where we started in our conversation about the excitement, about the potential of this team getting to the playoff, the potential of this team being a playoff contender year in and year out and building off of that success and possibly being in the Super Bowl. It won't be because of Braxton Jones, because quite honestly, Braxton Jones could get replaced by the middle of the season. That's not somebody that you call an X factor.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. Ben Johnson said we may have to make a change at that position.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, just calling him out, hey, we kind of suck there, so we'll see where life takes us.
What are we doing?
Wait a minute. And listen, I talked to Kyle Long on the Chicago Bears podcast. He was talking about Dan Rashard. And he said, I love him for what he is as a coach. I would hate him if I was a player because I didn't like being called out in the media. That didn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
But Dan probably understands what this team needs. And right now what this team needs is somebody who's going to be on their heels and let them know the issues that they have and let them know the things that they need to do. And guess what? We ain't sugarcoating it. We ain't hiding it. Just like Ben Johnson ain't hiding, some of the things that he's going through. Like, you want to not get called out in the media? Do better.
Do better. Exactly.
I love it. Listen, the words to live by for me. Exactly. You know what I mean? I grew up on do better. I learned how to work on do better. What you got to say, son?
No.
And there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'd be silent on Braxton Jones as well. Ernest said Jones is an exit factor, not an X factor, an exit factor. I'll say this, though, and I caught kind of the tail end because I was running upstairs and then running downstairs, but I'm assuming, you were talking about Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
As the X factor on this. And I agree with you because here's the thing.
And Caleb, it's kind of paired up.
Here's the thing, and I agree with you on Ben Johnson. I think Caleb, I do agree with it. There's things that Caleb can do wrong, and you can still get it right. Ben Johnson is the most important thing to this season. I think because we haven't had a coach who is this iconic in a long time, or who is not, I shouldn't say iconic yet, right? Who is this in the modern era of football who's this important to the team. Think about all the injuries and issues that the Rams are having. Think about all the injuries and issues and changes that the 49ers are having. Nobody's sitting there talking about them as they're out of it. Nobody talks about them as it's over. Think about all the changes the Ravens have gone through. All we've said is, well, Harbaugh, though. You know what I mean? Like that truly is the modern era coaches are different. I don't even want to say different because it kind of like alludes to that they didn't used to be this way. But I think the talent played more into the part. Like there was nothing Mike Ditka could do wrong with Walter Payton. Like I think Ditka's a great coach, greatest football coach we've had here. And there's a lot of things that you like, but there's nothing you can do wrong when the game plan is turn around and give the ball to Walter. Offensively, nothing.
Give it to Sweetness.
Hey, we gonna throw this ball? Maybe, but what's the check? Walter.
Yeah.
They ain't even have a call for it. Check Walter.
Great plan. Yeah.
Check Walter. We're giving the ball to Walter. Okay, they're giving it to Walter. We got to stop him. We can't stop Walter. You right.
Nobody can. Yeah.
So now it's like, to me, now you have these coaches where, yes, the talent is still there, and right, like a Nick Sirianni's job is not that hard. Turn around and hand the football off to Saquon, but you still, I think that you take Saquon off that team, you still see what Sirianni is able to do by still making a Super Bowl, by still being able to scheme up a good offense and being able to put his people in the right position. I think that's the situation that you're in here now with Ben Johnson. That you have this head coach who, at least you hope, overcomes whatever the situation is that's on the field. Hey, we have to know how to scheme for this player to not be here. That's what we praise Kevin O'Connell for. Remember, they lose Kirk Cousins and the scientist with no eyebrows comes in? I never can remember his name.
The scientist with no eyebrows.
He's a rocket scientist. He's an actual rocket scientist. I never can remember his name. Friggin'
Okay.
You know who it is. But he goes out there and he wins football games. Didn't matter. Hey, I'm gonna go win.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Matt LaFleur last season, as much as I hate to say it, right? Jordan Love goes out. All right, well, we're not going to miss a beat. Josh Dobbs, shout out to KJ Santana.
Yeah. Who came in? The former quarterback that was on Tennessee, right?
Malik Willis.
Willis. There you go.
Malik Willis, right? For the Pat, like we don't talk about, it's over. We talk about, LaFleur's probably going to be able to scheme something up. You never know.
Yeah, and he did. Yeah.
That's the point you have to get to. That's what Andy Reid has been doing for the last few years with no tackles. That's what these great coaches do, where you go, this is a tough situation, but we got this coach. So to me, I agree with you. I think Ben Johnson is the X factor, and I think he's the X factor in all this. Listen, I'm praying that Caleb Williams is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But if he isn't, it is much more important for Ben Johnson to be the answer, because just like when Kyle Shanahan walked in and they were praying that Jimmy G was the answer, and then he had to walk into the GM's front office and go, that dude we took with the last pick in the draft?
Mm-hmm.
He's the best quarterback we got.
He's a little bit better.
We got to play him.
Yeah.
That's how you change your franchise around. And since then, 2 Super Bowls. One with Jimmy G and one without him. But, the coach is the reason. I think I'm ready for the coach to be the X factor on a team moving forward here.
I totally agree with you. And this is another reason why I put it all on Ben Johnson. And I know I mentioned partly on Caleb as well, but if we're speaking directly on Ben Johnson, like the X factor is because if this doesn't work, what else is there? And we've talked about it before. This is the best version of what the Bears could be I've seen in my lifetime. We got the coach. We got the hottest name on the market. You got the top guy who has been
revered. We're going to use that word again for
Revered. I'm sorry. I
around the
scared you.
league on
I'm sorry.
offense. He's very,
Don't
very
cry.
good on offense.
Terrified
Like,
that
"Whoa!"
boy just with my natural.
It's like, what just happened?
He jumped so hard.
But he,
It's okay.
it's the baby.
It's
It's the baby. We everybody has a healthy fear of Ben Johnson already because of what he did in Detroit, reviving or being part of the revival there, right? That carries over into his job now. And so that's why if this thing looks bad and it doesn't go the way we hope or think it will go, with all of the pieces on offense that we already acquired, with all of the pieces that are on defense that we already acquired, with a few spots and a few holes here and there on the team, then where else do we go? That's the true definition of an X factor. It's like either this is going to work or, man, I'm going to be scratching my head for the next 10 years thinking, well, what other coaching candidate is better than the one that we just had? What other quarterback has the potential of a Caleb Williams? You know, what other offense do we have to kind of create that doesn't have a slew of weapons at wide receiver in the form of a DJ Moore, Rome, and an OZ, and a Luther Burden with his potential? All these guys, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't seem like it could get any better than what we have now. And so that's why you put everything all in, as they say in poker. You go all in on Ben Johnson because he looks the part. It seems as if this is the guy that's going to get us to where we've been wanting to go since '85. It's going to take a minute, but it looks like it's trajectorying. It's going upward.
Yeah, listen, and I think the funny thing about all of this now is, like, there is, at least in my mind, and maybe this is me being, you know, going. Steve-O, stop rewatching me scaring the boy. Maybe this is me, you know, drinking too much of the Kool-Aid, if you will. And listen, my win prediction is still the same, but I have a lot of faith in the quarterback. I still got 9, but I have a lot of faith in the head coach here.
Yeah.
It's actually tough for me to see the scenario where the Bears are this abysmal fall off a cliff team.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, we got BTSD and there's all these things that oh my God, here we go. It's going to happen again. And, you know, the first game versus the Vikings may not be the smoothest. And Muzz are going to be like, he's just Matt Nagy. This is all we got. Oh, my God.
No.
You know, Muzz are going to be ready to jump off a cliff.
Yeah.
But it truly is. I think the conversation to me around Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen and Antoine Randall and all these names, daughter, we've named all offseason. There's too much knowledge in this building for you to not have common sense. And common sense had you as a 8 to 9 win team last year. That's just common sense. Now, as far as being over the top, being better, coming up with crazy scheme, coming up with all these different, like those are the things that to me put you in a 10, 11, 12 win conversation. Mm-hmm. But just common sense with this team last year. Mm-hmm. With a terrible offensive line, with a defensive line that couldn't create pressure, injuries out the wazoo. And a quarterback whose head was spinning left, right, up, down, all the way around, go be Superman. You're trying to be an owl right there. The birds got you. I knew it. Can't hide.
You don't know.
Like, there's all of these things that happened last year, and you still could have stumbled your way into an 8 to 9 win season. Yeah. I truly believe just having common sense in the building. I don't see this world that this team is god awful at football. Does it mean it's going to be perfect? Probably not. I think we're still going to have false starts and delay of games because they haven't left the practices, or at least the last practices that we were able to see. Hopefully, you know, we'll be able to see. We won't be able to see any more practices, but hopefully we'll be able to get to the point where, you know, we see that they're not happening in practice anymore. But Crimson, it's confirmed. JC is just 3 birds in a trench coat. You're kind of starting to look like a bird, actually. But no, like I feel like there's going to be issues this year, but that you have a head coach that can overcome those issues. And that's the biggest difference this team is going to have. So
competency is the baseline. I mean, that's my final thought is that it's like I said before, and you mentioned it. They could have won a few more games last year if it would you just had competent coaching, good time management, good game management. And I think at the very least of it, you have that with Ben Johnson.
Yeah, Bears Junkie said common sense of 2025 is asking too much. Hey, common sense ain't been common sense. Oh, shout out to Jay-Z.
All right.
I love some jigger. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. We got to finish out with this because some common sense was not used yesterday in one fantasy draft that we had because a major name that just about every Bears fan watched have a connection. And maybe I got a little insider trading. On this.
What do you got?
But in every draft I had, Olamide Zaccheaus left on the board.
Yeah.
Every draft I had, OZ. I've been telling y'all all off season. That's Caleb's favorite target. That's Caleb's guy.
Yeah.
That's his go-to. Nobody wanted to believe me. I'm like, all right, I'll take him. I got OC in every. I got him in 3 or 4 leagues.
Really?
About to ride that all the way to a Super Bowl. Fantasy football is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. Insanity.
Very excited. I'm in 4 different leagues. How many leagues you in? Drop how many leagues you in the chat.
7, maybe.
You in 7 leagues?
I think 7. Yeah, with Joel's new franchise league 7.
Fam, I wasn't doing that, bro. So Joel got a league, bro. This is insane.
It is
insanity.
It's nuts.
They drafted 30 players.
Yeah. And he's not even exaggerating. I think it is close to that.
I know it is. Kid sent me the screenshot.
Did he?
Y'all draft 30 players.
Let me see as I open up my Yahoo Fantasy.
He's going for a dynasty league where it's a full team and you just have to add rookies and you go full GM mode. Joel asked me to be in this league and I was so happy that I said no when I saw how this draft went down. Ralph Tribe said, I'm in 9.
Wow.
Baki said he's 29. In 5.
You're right. 29. Yeah.
29 players. Would you ever be a part? Is anybody else in a league like this? This is a special league.
I thought mine was huge. I have another league I'm in, the IDP league, but we don't have as many flex positions. Joe's got like
y'all got full offense and full defense.
Yeah, but he's got like 4 flex positions. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Joe's a little mad, but I ain't gonna lie. I like to get into chaos a little bit. This is what gets you involved in all of the football, whether it's offense or defense. This what gets you into every single game. It's watching your defensive players, your linebackers, your wide receivers, your cornerbacks, your tight ends. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Or you could just watch football.
Hey, I said what I said, all right?
I just enjoy football, dog. Like, I don't know why does there have to be so much extra? Like, I love when people are like, it makes me watch the games more.
It's more detailed.
As opposed to what?
Nothing.
Like all you're watching for is, did he give me a point?
Yeah.
Did he give me a point? You're not watching the game, but did he give me a point?
That's the insanity of fantasy football. I mean,
you got somebody in here. Swaggy McNoleg said my IDP league is 28 picks.
There you go.
That's insane, bro. There's no way.
Right up there.
No way I'm doing 28 picks. But fantasy wise, Doug, I'm in 4 leagues this year. I feel like I cooked in almost every draft. I went into one of my friends' leagues. It was a family league that he had. And immediately walked in, and I feel like I just ruined his family's league because I had the best draft. Now, I know most people say this, right? But it's kind of shocking, everybody that I was able to get in this league. I got Justin Herbert in like the 12th round. CeeDee Lamb in the first. I got Mike Evans. I got Jalen Waddle. I got Bucky Irving. I got Monty. I got Aaron Jones. I got Sam Laporta. I got Kyler Murray. I got Mark Andrews. I got Adam Thielen. I got the Chargers defense. I got Baltimore defense. I got like.
You got Justin Herbert in the 12th round?
Yeah, bro. I got Justin Herbert late in almost every league. I ain't gonna lie. I got him.
Yeah.
I got him in 2 leagues as my quarterback, and I got him late in both leagues.
Are you starting him or he's your backup?
I'm starting him, but it's funny because I drafted Kyler first because of the run pass capability. I was like, I get him in like the 10th. And then it kept going. I was like, well, Herbert's still there.
Still standing. Yeah.
Guess I'll just grab Justin Herbert as well. So now I got Kyler Murray and Justin Herbert as my 2 quarterbacks.
I could never trust a quarterback of that caliber being there in a 12th round, because in every league I've drafted in, they seem to go in the first 4 rounds. Like, it just gets crazy. It's like, somebody takes Patrick
No, that's
Mahomes
just
in the
every
first
league
round.
you in with Kid.
Yeah, bro. It's like
It's just Kid. It's
like,
just Kid.
Jeez. 12th round? Yeah, no. Quarterback.
Swaggy with no leg set, but does Red Zone channel exist without fantasy? You know, that's a good point. And Red Zone is amazing. You said what, son?
He's talking.
What you got to say, son?
Now.
What's up?
It's your time to shine,
he's bringing the mic. He's good.
That's right. Come on.
And he pooped himself.
Right.
No, but honestly, it's like, I thought I was cooking this weekend. I end up getting Olamide Zaccheaus, who I know a lot of people are like, Olamide Zaccheaus, he's ranked 300. That was a little insider trading. I got Jordan Addison just on some stash stuff. And like the 13th round, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I was dominant this weekend. So I'm on my way to 4 fantasy football championships. That's what I'm. And now I'm in the league with you in 2 of them.
That's right.
What are we in? We're in the BFL and we're in the HFL together now.
Now I will tell you, I got an A+ draft grade. Now I'm gonna be honest with you.
I could care less.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. Even though that is an amazing thing, right? You read all the great notes from an A+ draft grade.
It just makes you feel good.
Because what if you get injured? What if your best guy? That has happened to me. I think the year Nick Chubb was my number 1 guy. That's when he went down with that injury, and my season was completely lost. So it can happen, guys. Like, you can be all ho-hum about, oh yeah, you're gonna go 14-1 based off of the projections. Yeah, no. Health matters. Let's
listen. Right, week 1. This is projection. Joel is projected to beat me. Now I do have OZ in the starting lineup, but my team. So I got Jalen Hurts. He's got Jaden Daniels. I got Brian Thomas Jr. They have Brian Thomas getting 12 points.
Brian Thomas is nice. Yeah.
Brian Thomas is a dog. He got Xavier Worthy. I got Justin Jefferson, questionable. He's got Jacoby Myers. I got OZ in the lineup right now because I'm taking a chance here week 1. If I'm gonna take a chance, I'm gonna take a chance early. Ridley is going up against him, so that's kind of where the point differential starts there.
Okay.
He's got Breece Hall, who I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the Jets hate.
Yeah.
I got Monty.
He's got one more.
So I got the touchdown threat.
Oh, you got Monty. Yeah.
He's got Kyle Pitts. I got Colston. He's got Swifty. I got Aaron Jones.
Pitts has pissed me off for 3 straight years.
He's got Burrow. I got Herbert.
Yeah.
And then he gets into the defense. He got Philly's defense. I got Buffalo defense. We'll see kind of how that plays out. But like I look at that and it's like I'm supposed to lose by 40 points.
Oh, that's the projection?
Yeah, I'm like, you take your projections and you shove them where the sun don't shine.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is the fun of it, man. This is the fun of it. It's part of football season.
It is, bro, and I think what I love about it is it's nothing but trash talking animosity, and it's the most competitive your boy's gonna be. Like, it's this in golf now. Like, I'm done, bro.
You getting into golf, are we?
I've been into golf. I've been on the golf course a few times. Yeah, I love me some golf, bro.
Nice accurate swing.
Yeah, but I got a big stick. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. See the 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Hold up, son. You gotta hit the button, let the music come in there, baby boy. There you go. Now just press it.
Good job, baby.
We got a lot to get into this year. Make sure that you guys stay tapped in with us here on the Windy City Breeze. We're going to have content coming to you non-stop. stop. We got watch parties are back. They may be a little bit different because we'll announce some changes that are going to be happening here. As the baby just out here being a baby. Yeah, look at you. Get out of here, man. Got some changes coming that are positive changes, good for the career, but may change how we have to do the show. Just the smidgen, no pigeon. But just a smidgen, no pigeon. But nah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always. For Mr. Media himself, Jordan JC, it's your boy Pat the Designer. Back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bed down, one love. Peace. B-Dog said, will post games return to the show Monday? Post games are always interesting because I usually have to run out and work. So we'll see. That may be a y'all thing if y'all want to do a post game.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah. Maybe y'all do a post game. A little post game show. A little post. Little post.